Jazz hands.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Welcome to the Super Fun Awesome Happy Time pedal show. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome. I'm Alex, and today we're doing some echo.
Yes. Tape versus Bucket Brigade.
Yeah.
So old school tape versus old school Bucket Brigade. And a mouse.
Oh, yeah. That's a new school mouse. Actually, I'm going to leave it there because I might have to use it.
Yeah,
so
if you listen to our last podcast, we were talking about that mouse too. So listen to our podcast.
So today we've got a Roland Chorus Echo 555 and the Boss Delay Machine DM100.
Yes.
100.
Yes. It's a machine.
So this is obviously tape, but also has spring reverb and chorus in it. And
The old SRE-555.
And this is a just analog Bucket Brigade.
I should have. I've got the reverb version of that as well. I should have really brought that to do a more fair comparison because you had reverb in that.
Yes, and chorus.
And chorus, and we didn't. Well, we can switch to chorus.
We will shoot out without the chorus and without the reverb and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, should we get some here one first?
Okay, well you plug in.
Sure. Let's go with the tape. Let's start with the echo. Let's do the tape heads because that's kind of interesting.
Okay.
We can go a single repeat, so you can just hear like how rhythmically the tape heads affect the repeats.
Okay.
Yeah. So at the moment, let's go sort of half repeat, half intensity. Let's go more.
That's exciting.
So it's longer as you go to the left.
Yes.
Some sort of surf country thing.
Yes.
And
so with the repeat rate, same as with this, I guess the idea is that as you turn it up, the tape goes faster.
Yeah.
And then the repeats are quicker. So the further you go down, the slower the tape goes.
So if you go to the next mode.
Yes. Bit longer.
It's the second
so
head.
Next head.
Yep.
Has it got what? 4 heads?
Three or four?
Three heads maybe?
I haven't looked in it for a while.
Well, it's not his either. It's sort of
Yes,
online.
I'm borrowing it.
Yes. It does sound nice.
Very pretty.
Okay, next one. So third tape head.
Also, I should note that there's brand new tape in the Space Echo.
So no warble.
No, it's
Not
all
much warble.
brand new. Be brighter than old tape, obviously.
Yeah.
It's longer again.
So that's probably the longest delay time now.
And you
Hang on. Try it. Is it?
Yeah.
Or is that now combinations?
Yes.
Yeah.
combination.
Okay. So that's 3 tape heads, and they're just one's, right next to the record head. The next one's a bit further from the record head, and the third one's even further away. So that's where you get more of a gap, and then you get combinations. But yeah, let's do so that's repeat. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're on single repeats, so you get just one repeat.
Yeah.
off the mode, and now you can do stuff like longer echo trails.
Yep.
It's with the intensity.
Oh yeah, repeat that. No, intensity is how many repeats?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to make it a bit quicker.
Sure.
It definitely reacts differently to Bucket Brigade. It doesn't do that extreme like implosion thing that this thing does.
Yeah.
But it sounds lovely. It does sound lovely. And then let's go to combinations of
So let's check that out.
with single repeat again.
If we make it a bit longer.
Yeah.
You can get some cool slapback type things too.
Excellent.
Yeah. Oh, you love that.
Yes. So let's try different combinations. So that's, I don't know which one it is, like first and second. That's maybe first and third. Something like that.
First, third, I think.
That does sound lovely. And then that's probably what, second and third? Oh no, that's maybe all of them.
It's all of them.
Because there's 4 repeats now.
For these ones, I think it starts to get into less rhythmic and more spatial kind of territory, especially with
So we should say there's a switch here. You flick it up, and then you get to this. This gets activated, the intensity. If you flick it down, it's just a single repeat.
Yep. And it's all foot switchable on this model too, which is fun.
So that's basically, it's the same as a Space Echo, but the rack mount version of it. Get more intensity. Come on. Yeah, that sounded great. The one thing I actually really like, and unless you use tape, and I've never really used tape echoes before, there is a certain speed to it slowing down and speeding up. So like with normal Bucket Brigade style delays, it goes as fast as you turn it.
Yep.
Whereas with this, it does need to physically slow down the tape, so it has this slowing down speed, like ramping up and down speed.
Yep.
And it just sounds lovely. I mean, that once you add the reverb, that sounds fantastic.
It sits there as a pad, but the reverbs, if we take the echo off and just hear the verb. Do you want to have a go?
That does sound rather lovely, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Why not?
That.
And then I feel like we should have done this the other way around because that's going to be a little bit of a letdown. It is that's a great sounding delay too, but it's very different in ways you wouldn't think it is different, but it is really rather different. One thing we should mention this as well, on both of them, the preamps sound great.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's hard to sort of say because, I mean, it kind of goes, it's a clean sound that we got, like a really clean guitar sound.
Yeah.
But the preamps in this were kind of driving the amps a bit, and it just sounds lovely. That sounds great.
Even with the chorus at the most extreme level, it's still cool and not like seasicky and.
Well, one thing I find generally with this, it's sort of even before when you were playing and it was sort of taking off and it was kind of self-oscillating.
Yeah.
It was still sitting in the background.
Sure. Yeah.
It's just there's something about them and they work lovely. They work really, really lovely.
Fun.
Yeah, and I mean, there's heaps more stuff you can do, and I was pointing it out before. That's one of the differences I think with the Space Echo too. You've got XLR inputs,
bit more for pro audio stuff.
More sort of flexibility. I guess more towards studio.
Yeah.
Whereas I guess the Space Echo was meant more as a portable device. If they're not very portable, but maybe more portable than this. But yeah, that sounds fantastic. Well, should we have a look at the DM100 delay machine? So that's an all bucket Brigade. I think it's got similar preamp kind of style in it because it does sound quite similar.
Yep.
That sounds maybe a bit brighter. The preamp, just the preamp part of it. But the main thing, and I didn't quite expect that, this is so dark compared to that, the repeats. So this is now
especially with new tape, it's amazing how bright the tape actually is.
Yeah. So this is that now? So just that how dark it is.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing I love about this thing. It's so not in the way.
Yeah.
It's and the cool thing is, and I think you can do that with that as well. You turn the echo volume all the way down, and then you just have the preamp, and it sounds killer. And you've got the switches, and that's kind of your input gain. So you can turn it down so it's really clean, or you flick it up. So there's 3 settings, 20 dB, 35 dB, and 50 dB. Whatever that means.
More is better.
More is always better. But see, I've got the, and I should have brought it really, but I've got the reverb version of that as well. And at home, quite often, you just use a little bit of delay, a little bit of reverb, but crank the input gain in both of them, and it's like a full-on distorted sound. It sounds fantastic. It's sort of not quite like a distortion pedal, not quite like an amp distortion. It's just its own sort of sound.
Sure.
And it sounds really cool.
Nice.
And then with this, so you flick the switch up, and then you've got chorus. It's a lovely, and you've got in the back actually you do have a, it's not on camera, but you do have an intensity knob
For the chorus.
For the chorus, you can turn the intensity down. But I mean, that's a clean, very clean guitar amp.
Yeah.
So all the drive is just from that, and it sounds awesome. So the shame with this one is, and there are bigger brother and sister versions of it that you can't use the chorus and the echo at the same time. But you know, but I love that thing. So this is mine. That's borrowed from friend.
Yes.
I love this thing. I absolutely love this. I think that was one of the best purchases. That and the reverb.
Yeah. Good.
And the reverb's dual as well.
Nice.
Which is great. So.
Play this a bit more. Get some shorter.
Do you want to just quickly show you one thing I really like about it? And Boss is one of the few people that do it, even at delay pedals. And that's one thing I really like about it. If you set the repeat rate really quick and you turn the intensity up, there's something about that I really love. And see, it reacts so much quicker than a tape. But I love it about the tape. You turn it down, you turn it up all the way down, and it just gradually slows down. Right. So yeah, I mean, this does have something. Yeah. I kind of brought this over and I said, okay, let's just see how good tape sounds. But it does sound good. It does have this big sort of sound.
Quite different sounds.
Very different sound. Yeah, I didn't quite expect it. I didn't expect this to be that much darker. That's something I really didn't expect. Because I mean, if you just go to normal delay, like a normal sort of delay, just to flick back and forth between the two.
And the tape. Oh, I turn it.
Ooh, wobbly. It's so much darker. Like, I really didn't expect that.
Analog's a lot darker.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was just a quick look at the two, but I don't think we need to. We might do. I mean, I have done a separate video on this. If you want to watch it, that's there. And we might do a video just on that. But I mean, it was just a quick sort of looking at comparing the two.
Do you want to play us out with the tape echo?
Sure. Yeah, so we couldn't quite. It was hard with setting it up because you can't really bypass them completely. Yeah. So we can't really show you what the clean sound is like, but listen to any of our other demos and that clean sound is the same clean sound. So it's a very clean sound. Okay, so which one? Bye.
Catch ya.